Today, I want to talk to you about data because data is facts and information that we get inundated with on a daily basis. We are, in fact, in the information age. And that's defined as the present time where we have literally an infinite number of facts at our fingertips. Anyone with a computer, a tablet, a cell phone can tap into Google or other information services and get questions answered anytime they want to. So, what happens when we get a lot of information? For example, businesses have to be able to harness that information. And so I have three examples on the screen. Amazon, of course, when it began, wasn't a technology company. It started as a bookseller. Now we know that Amazon AWS is one of the largest website providers or web tool providers in the world. Netflix wasn't a technology company now. At the beginning, it started by renting out videos on DVDs, but later it now is a major streaming company making its own videos and heavily into technology, or the use of technology anyway. Zappos, a shoe store, definitely wasn't a technology company, but their primary focus, selling shoes, needed technology in order to advance its business. So we see that business and technology together has to be coupled tightly in order to really advance business in today's world. So the core drivers of the information age are literally data, information, business intelligence, and knowledge. So what I'd like to do is go over each of those and see what makes up each of these categories of information. So data is just raw facts. There's structured data that's in a traditional system like a database. There's machine generated data like satellites and image data coming from those satellites, or weather data coming from weather machines and other IoT type devices. There's also human generated data where people are inputting information constantly, like Facebook and other social media type areas. Data is just all over the place. And so what do you do with that data? Literally, you want to convert data in to answer questions. So if you had data, converting it into a meaningful and useful context becomes important. So in business, Tony's business information is, what is Tony's best customer by total sales? And you can find that information. In other words, taking the raw data, turning it into information becomes critical for business. But how do you do that? Well, the next phase, once you've turned it into information, is turning it into business intelligence. So you can then pull in multiple sources, compare it with what data you're generating inside your business. You can analyze it for patterns and trends and develop relationships with those best customers rather than just the customers that you might perceive come into your store often. It might turn out that the best customer really is somebody that's just under the radar a little bit. And you can build relationships with those customers and advance your business. The next level is taking that business intelligence and putting it into predictive analytics, where the data is analyzed to predict what might happen next, so that you can take your business to the next level. Behavioral analytics can analyze how your customers are behaving based on certain specials that you might be putting out and different advertising that you do with those customers. So what happens next is, after you analyze that data and you have the analytics that have taught you things and you've made decisions based on those on all that analytics, you can then turn that into actual business knowledge, where you actually know what your customers are doing, and the individuals in your business then act appropriately regarding the data. You have knowledge workers that continue to interpret and analyze that information and put it in a format that allows you to then make those business decisions. So what we've done here is we've taken you starting in the world of of gathering data and turned it into actually making actionable business decisions and strategies. So if you like what you heard in this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and help us grow the channel that we can give you even better content in the future. Thank you.